Hello, mamas and papas!
Hello mga Dokies!
Yes, hello, Dokie Bri.
Hello, Doc Jean.
Hi. So, finally, we are back for our fourth season. O, di ba? Oo, kasi we don't generally talaga have enough time, mga mamaps and papaps, Dokies, for, always doing videos. Si Dokie Brian masyadong busy sa practice niya. Ganun din ako mga Dokies at saka Mamaps and Papaps. However, we would like, before we proceed to our topic for this video, we would just like to clarify to everyone that Usapang Dentista, di ba, Dokie Bri, na
Yes.
it is not just all about dentistry. Okay? It is about really trying to be a part of the community. Of course, that's part of dental para sa mga dokies and also sa mga nanonood sa amin na mamaps and papaps. But we would like our channel to react or review certain issues or topics that are very relevant nowadays. Di ba, Doki Bri?
That's true, Dr. Jean. And also, I'm really happy it's really good to be back, Dr. Jean. Dahil right now, marami tayong magandang dapat pag-usapan dahil ang daming topics na very exciting pag-usapan. Especially
Yes, yes.
kung today
Yes.
natin magkukentuhan.
Yes. At itong mga mamas and papas and dokis, itong video nito will be a series of parts. This is in regards to our reaction to the Chris Rock very controversial live comedy show sa Netflix called
Yes.
Selective Outrage. Di ba, Doki Bri?
Yes, Dr. Jean. Napanood mo na ba?
Ah, ikaw, Doki, napanood mo na ba?
Oo, pinanood ko, tinapos ko, Dr.
Okay.
Hanggang mata.
Yes.
Ang galing talaga ng marketing ng Netflix kasi I think it's like 1 week bago mag-shoot agad yung Oscars.
Yes. So we will react to the topic part by part so that you will know kung ano ang aming take as an usapang dentista, okay? And be able to dissect kung ano yung mga jokes na actually partly true or wholly true, di ba, Doc Bri?
So,
So, Doc
so
Bri, ano ang
Doktora,
kailangan nilang tandaan bago tayo magsimula?
so if they like the video, please do like the video and share the video and give it a thumbs up.
Yeah. And also, of course, if you like the whole content of Usapang Dentista at hindi pa masama ang loob nyo sa amin na hindi kami consistent as of the moment in releasing the video, do subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will be informed every time we upload.
Yes, true.
Ang kagandahan nito, it is really the first time Netflix did a live comedy show. So, mga mamaps and papaps, let us start in watching the certain portion na everybody's talking about the finale of Selective Outrage. However, mga dokies, mamaps and papaps, don't forget to watch the entire thing kasi we will be watching as well the entire thing and dissecting it in different parts in our different videos. Okay? So, Doc Bri, ready ka na ba to watch it?
Ready na ako.
Okay, let's go.
Y'all know what happened to me. Getting smacked by Suge Smith. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Last week, I got smacked at the Oscars by this. People like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got summertime ringing in my ears.
Okay, Doki, just to explain sa ibang mga mamams and papaps kung ano yung summertime. It is actually yung rap ni Will Smith. Yan yon. So for those na ano yung nagre-ring sa ear niya, yun yung rap ni Will Smith.
Ako nga, di ko alam yun pala yun.
So Okay, so we will continue.
But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gail crying. You will never see it. Never gonna happen. I couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No. It's never gonna happen. No. I took that hit like Pacquiao. I took it like Pacquiao, okay? Man, did it hurt? Yeah, hurt. And people are, well, you guys are fighting all the time. We're not fighting. First of all, I know you can't tell on camera. Will Smith is significantly bigger than me. We are not the same size, okay? We are not. This guy, Will Smith does movies with his shirt off. You've never seen me do a movie with my shirt off. If I'm in a movie getting open heart surgery, I got on a sweater.
Dokie, for again, actually he has a movie with his shirt off. Okay.
Talagang dinaisek ko, doktora. Lahat ng
Dinaisek
bawat
ko talaga,
reference
yes.
niya, alam mo, no?
He has a movie with his shirt off. And then, although once na tsaka bata pa siya noon, he's still young at that time. And also, yung mini-mention niya na animation, it's from Madagascar.
Yung zebra.
Oo, yung zebra. At saka siya yung ano, yung, zebra siya, tas shark si ano, si Will Smith.
Will Smith played Muhammad Ali in a movie. You think I auditioned for that part? He played Muhammad Ali. I played Pookie in New Jack City. I played a piece of corn in Pootie Tang. Shit, even in animation, this is bigger. I'm a zebra, he's a shark. What the man? But Will Smith practices selective outrage.
Pero anong opinion mo doon, Dokie? Do you think Will Smith will still hit, for example, if it is not Chris Rock, let's just say, si Denzel Washington yung nagjo-joke, o kaya yun nga si The Rock ang nagjo-joke. Do you think he will have, he would have risked slapping the guy if, he did not like the joke
I
on
think
behalf of his wife?
Hindi niya gagawin, doktora. Kasi basically, alam ni Will Smith na he's bigger than Chris Rock. Alam mo, ang unang nag-pop off sa mind ko nung nangyari yung nakita ko yung scene na yun, yung nasampal siya. Alam mo ba yung cycle of scream, doktora? Ano ba yun? So,
And, ano yung cycle of
scream is parang yung boss mo, sisigawan yung parents mo. Yung parent, sisigawan yung anak. Yung anak, aawayin niya yung classmate niya sa school. Tapos yung classmate sa school, yun pala yung parang anak ng boss. So parang nakita mo yung cycle. So parang
yeah.
So parang na-imagine, dahil siguro yung frustration, yung pagod, yung galit na ipon na ni Will Smith, and na pagbuntungan niya ng kanyang galit ay si Chris Rock, unfortunately.
Ako,
For me,
I totally agree, Doc. Kasi parang ang feeling ko, at first kasi he smiled with if you remember
tumawa
and you will see it at the back in the video. He smiled when Chris Rock delivered the joke. And the joke for me, kung ako si Jada, it wasn't even insulting because alam ko Dokie Bry ibang generation na yung mga ibang mamas and papas dito, tsaka yung ibang Dokies na ka-generation mo. Pero yung G.I. Jane kasi, that is a movie of Demi Moore.
Mm.
And
So,
Demi Moore na nakashave ang head, oh my gosh, kahit nakashave ang head niya, ganun siya
maganda.
ka-pretty.
Mm.
So, in the end, it wasn't even like insulting her and comparing her to someone who is ugly,
Yes.
bald head,
Mm.
diba? And then, secondly, according to Chris Rock, he doesn't even know that Jada is suffering from alopecia. So, I felt na when Will Smith saw that Jada didn't like the joke, that is when he reacted. And he wouldn't have slapped or hit Chris Rock. Like what you said. Yung, ano yun sabi mo? Cycle of,
Cream.
ha? Scream.
Cycle of
Ah,
cream.
he wouldn't have done it if the person is really bigger. Not only physically sa akin, but also in status.
Yes.
Ang feeling ko kasi malakas ang loob, he had this confidence to do it because he felt that Chris Rock is below his status, below his physical stature. So he feels that if he slaps him, especially they are friends actually,
Yun
Doc.
nga.
Ay,
I heard they're
para bang ako, if I get mad at you, 'di ba? I will think that I will slap you because I know your personality will not slap me back, 'di ba?
Oo.
Kasi in my head, gentleman yan si Dokie Bry, 'di ba? He is not brought up that way na will get back on a woman. And then I know that we are friends and you respect me. So if I do that, your first reaction will not be to hit me back physically, but there will be a second thought of how you will react to me. I just don't know. Are you gonna hit me back? Are you gonna hit me back, Dokie? Kung
Hindi
if
naman,
I slap
doktora.
you.
I won't do that, doktor. Hindi naman po nananampal ng babae.
Selective outrage. Because everybody knows what happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that. I didn't have any entanglements. I did not have any entanglement. And then for people that don't know, and everybody know, Wilson, his wife was her son's friend, okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this, but for some reason, these niggas put on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that low down. What the that we all been cheated on. Everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's. How did that make you feel? Why the would you do that? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay?
Okay,
Okay,
doktor.
Dokie, let's comment first on that part. Okay. Do you agree that he opened that door? You know, the entanglement. Do you
Ako,
agree that he opened that door in his joke?
doktora, to be honest, I think Chris Rock didn't draw the line. Pero at the same time kasi,
Do you agree na he included that part sa joke niya?
actually no.
And
No.
why?
Kasi doktora, hindi ako fan na making fun of others' misfortune. Yun lang ko sinasabi. Hindi ko siya fan kasi ayoko gawin sa akin yun. Kasi marami rin ako mga kapalpakan sa buhay, marami mga kalokohan sa buhay. And I don't like other people's making fun of it. Kung gagawin man yun, gusto ko ako yung papatawa or ako yung mag-i-introduce nun. I'd rather make a self-deprecating joke than other people making fun of me. Kasi it injures your ego, doktora, kapag narinig mo sa ibang tao yun. And for me, ang pangit, when, especially if you're a friend of someone, and they like talking at your back,
Okay?
parang ang sakit sa ano lang. Nakakawa ng gana. Ganun. Ayun, doktora.
Ako kasi I agree because I think that is the point, 'di ba? Chris Rock was humiliated during the Oscars. And that segment is the segment where he slaps back and in a way explain, ang pinakamagandang sinabi ni Chris Rock doon is, she hurt you more than you hurt me. Because in the end, he is trying to explain where Will Smith is coming from. Na his decision to slap Chris Rock at that moment sa Oscars, it is not just a matter of because he didn't like the joke, but because he is trying to prove his manliness to his wife, who has been constantly degrading or emasculating him for the longest time. Diba? Yun yung sinasabi niya, yung entanglement. Kasi for mga Dokies, Mamams, and Papaps, si Jada Pinkett Smith, meron siya kasing channel sa YouTube na Red Table Talk. And in this Red Table Talk, they really talk about things na sometimes shouldn't be already published or shown in the public. Like, for example, her affair to the friend of her son. Diba? So, as you can see, Doki, para bang ikaw, kung halimbawa ako, na-offend mo and I wanna hit you back, and then, for example, I know that you are coming from a place because yung joke ko na trigger yung pagiging emasculated mo because of your girlfriend. Ano lang to ha? Supposition ha? Halimbawa, ikaw ba, Doki, okay lang sa'yo na just like what he said, all of us experience certain betrayal from, I don't know kung na-experience mo na yan, Doki, but most of us experience the betrayal of our partner or our boyfriend or girlfriend having an affair with someone else. Okay? That's a common experience. There's nothing new to that. But what is new to the point is that Jada Pinkett Smith ended up interviewing. She's the perpetrator of the affair.
Parang
And
ng gaslight, doktora.
And then she interviewed Will Smith in regards to the entanglement. So, para sa akin, that is really the point there why he mentioned it. Kasi
Okay.
it wouldn't have hurt Will Smith. Kumbaga, walang sting yung slapback ni Chris Rock if he will not, actually, he was really nice pa.
Ako, doktora, kasi, di ba, sinabi niya earlier, hindi naman siya nagpunta sa Oprah nung nasampal siya, or hindi naman siya nagkwento nung nasampal siya and anything. But I don't understand bakit siya ngayon nag-slap back. According to him, parang ayaw naman talaga niya pag-usapan and all. Kasi wala naman siyang interview, wala siyang ginawa after nun. Pero kasi parang the people just wanted something to talk about eh. Kaya natapos na. Pansin mo, hindi naman niya pinag-usapan for the whole year eh. I think he doesn't like to talk about it, but the people around him want them to make fun out of it. So, syempre, kung ba naman, offer ka ng $40 million, di ka magagawa ng joke about it?
Precisely nga, Doc. Diba? Instead of him crying to Oprah, diba, declaring he is a victim, he wants to hit back na instead of, kasi, if you will notice when Will Smith slapped him, okay, and went back to his seat, makikita mo yung demeanor ni Will Smith na parang proud na proud pa siya sa ginawa niya. And then, to top it all, he even said some words that are not good. And then, considering eto mga mamas and papaps, Dokies, ang Oscars are basically ever since my history for white people. Okay? And this is the first Oscars na all the production, including the director, who happens to be a friend of Chris Rock and Will Smith, are also black. And Oscar gave them the stage to do the Oscars award that is going to be produced entirely by the black community. And this what happened. So, sa akin, sweet revenge yun, Dokie Bry. Di ba? Instead na magngangawa ka sa channel mo or magpa-interview ka na magpa-interview na ang ending, magbabalikan lang kayo, di ba, ng salita, tapos you did not even gain anything. By doing this, as you've said, actually the 40 million is for 2 live comedy shows.
But again,
So
Doctor,
for that show, that's 20 million. Kasi he still owes Netflix another live show. I just do not know if dun sa next live show niya itutuloy niya pa. But I hope he doesn't. Sa akin, good for him. Anyway,
share ko isa.
let's watch the rest and then we'll give our para hindi masyado matagal yung video natin kasi baka i-skip na naman nila. Okay.
That's what the happened, okay? Out of here, man. What the do nothing to this, okay? His whatever. Years ago, his wife said I should quit the Oscars. I shouldn't host because her man didn't get nominated for Emancipation. The biggest piece of ever, okay? And then so the nigga gives me a concussion. No, not Emancipation. I the joke. Concussion. She said he should quit because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. What the what so then I do some jokes about her. Who gives That's how it is. She started, I finish it, okay? That's what the nobody's picking on this. She started the nobody was picking on her. Nobody was picking on her. She said, me, a fucking grown-ass man should quit his job because her husband didn't get nominated for concussion. And then this nigga gives me a concussion, okay? What the man? I love Will Smith. My whole life, I love this nigga. I saw him open up for Run DMC at the Nassau Coliseum. These niggas made brand new funk. I love this nigga. He made some great movies. I have rooted for Will Smith my whole life. I root for okay? And now, I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped. Got me rooting for Massa, okay? I hit him again, Massa. You missed the spot, Massa. And a lot of people go, Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back that night? Because I got parents. That's why. Because I was raised. Okay? I got parents. And you know what my parents taught me? Don't fight in front of white people.
Okay, Doc, sige. Continue mo na yung opinion mo since we finished the entire, segment of this.
Yun nga, Doktor, I wish na lang sana na, the saying na revenge is best parang served cold. Pero, totoo lang, Doktora, may mga bagay talaga na sana hindi na lang sinaserve. Diba? If the Chris Rock really knew or understand what Will Smith was experiencing, di ba dapat he was just like a bigger person, parang siguro ginawa niya yun kasi gano'n nangyayari sa kanya, ganyan yung circumstances niya. Pero nga kasi, dahil nga yung mga tao around him really wanted to hear his side of story. And ikaw ba naman, ofera ka ng 40 million, tatanggi ka ba, doktora? Tatanggi ba, doktora?
Sasagot
Pero
ako dyan pag
yeah,
natapos
pero kasi
sa
doktora,
opinion
kita
mo.
mo naman kay Chris Rock na Chris Rock sort of idolize or sort of look up to Will Smith. And in my perspective, I think hindi naman nag-intention um, mag-revenge or magsalita about it. Pero wala eh. Ganun talaga eh. Money talks and I think wala namang masama sa ginawa niya. Pero kung ako pagbibigyan ng pagkakataon, baka ganun yung gawin ko. Ayun.
Okay. So
Yun,
ang feeling mo, Doc, he did this for the money and because people are pressuring him
Yes.
to respond
Yes.
to Will Smith. Okay.
Yes.
Ako kasi ibang take ko sa kanya, Doc. As you have known, but I will not elaborate anyway. There are times kasi that the people you love hurts you. Okay? And if you will notice, he even made a mistake during the joke. Na actually, if you will watch it again in Netflix, yung recorded nila, inedit na yung joke. The joke was concussion and then he was given concussion. So, and you can see in his eyes that he is really hurt. I mean, if you will remove the MF, the FUCK, the BITCH, these are all coming from a place of a friend who got hurt by a friend, who got really humiliated and felt that Will Smith thought that he can get away with it because he is not of the same level as he is. So that's one. Second is that I feel na Chris Rock already became a bigger person when he did not made further reaction during the Oscars. Imaginein mo, Doc, you are being watched by millions of people around the world.
Yeah.
And then when he hit him, you have to continue your job as if nothing happened. Na during that time, a lot of people, even the audience in the Oscars, thought na it was part of the skit.
Scripted.
Yes. I mean, when I was watching the Oscars, I really thought it was part of the skit, the joke. Until Will Smith ended up saying more than and then the people finally realized that it was a real deal.
Yes.
So on its part, parang Chris Rock, like what he said, I have parents, and imagine you, Dokie Bryan, being slapped in front of millions of people around the world, and you are being watched by your parents, your girlfriend, your relatives, and then you cannot defend yourself because the first thing that you have to react is that yun yung sinasabi niya don't fight in front of white people. And that means a lot. What does it mean? If you will see the audience of Oscars, it's all white people. And nobody even defended him. Kita mo yun? And then, if it is the other, if there are other actors like, for example, Tom Cruise o kaya Brad Pitt, and somebody slaps Brad Pitt, do you think the white people, actors there will not react? That's the point. So what he is trying to say is that he is in an environment that he cannot do anything else except continue his job with certain decency. And then he could have asked Will Smith to be arrested kasi Doc, assault yon. And it is seen by everyone. He doesn't even have to provide evidence because it is seen by so many witnesses that is really physical assault. He could have asked the the people to handcuff Will Smith or file a suit against Will Smith, which would have earned him 20 million as well, by damages. Kasi embarrassment yon, humiliation yon, and assault yon. And it could be civil, both civil and criminal under the US law. And he did not do that. So instead na mag-collect siya ng money kay Will Smith, sa Netflix na lang, which is actually very nice of him para sa akin. Instead na singilin ko si Will Smith ng damages at humaba pa ng humaba yung kaso. And then, syempre, alam mo naman sa pagka nag-file ka ng mga ganyan, even if it will be a evidence na automatic yan, malamang magsisettle na lang si Will Smith if ever na nag-file siya. But he did not do all of those things. So in the end, I feel that he got his revenge in his own term and in his own turf. Ang ang opinion ko lang, sana hindi niya na gawin sa second comedy show. Kumbaga, para sa akin, kung ako si Chris Rock, tama na yon. Kumbaga, sinampal ka, nag-hitback ka, tapos na. And then, hopefully, Will Smith will not also say anything anymore. Para kumbaga sa
Quits na.
Oo, correct. Quits na. Magandang mga points ni Dokie Bry. But before we close this, for mga Dokies, please watch out because we are now preparing some of our online courses as well as workshop. And soon, we will have a workshop for Be the Master of Your Domain, Dokie Brian. It's been going on online since 2020, but this time around, we will be providing an option of face-to-face. Ayan. So, abangan niyo yan, mga Dokies. Yes. Ayan na. Mga mamas and papas, we hope you like the video and our comments. Bye-bye!